Welcome to another Wise Maths and Science online video. Now you can clearly see you have two equations given that 7x equals 2y plus 34 and 3x plus 5y plus 3 equals 0. Find the value of x squared plus y squared. Now just put a little emphasis on this. We're looking for x squared plus y squared. That's our overall purpose. Now, what we need to do, we need to attempt to solve this through simultaneous equations. So let's write this down in a form which is appropriate for us. So let's write this down. So we should have over here 7x, let me just use the blue ink over here. Let's write it down, 7x. I'm going to take away the 2y, so it's on the left hand side. 2y is equal to 34. And then afterwards, for this equation, I've got 3x plus the 5y is equal to negative 3, take away 3 from both sides. Now, what we're going to do, I'm going to label this over here as equation number 1 and equation number 2. Now, what I'm going to do, I can either make the x coefficients the same, that will lead me to 21, or I can make the y coefficients the same, which will lead me to 10. Okay, so I'm looking for the LCM over there, lowest common multiple. So I prefer to make the y's the same. So let's see if we can set this up then. Let's go back over here. What we're going to do, we'll do equation number 1. We'll multiply this one by 5. Equation number 1, we'll multiply that one by 5. So let's go back over there. Equation number 1, multiply that one by 5. And equation number 2, we're going to be multiplying this one to make this 10, multiplying that one by 2. So let's see where that takes us. 7x times 5 is 35x. 5 times minus 2y is minus 10y. And 34 times 5 is 170. And then over here, 2 times 3x equals 6x. 2 times 5y equals plus 10y. And 2 times minus 3 equals minus 6. Now, these are actually equivalents, alright? So this is equivalent of equation 1, this is equivalent of equation number 2. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to now make a decision. When we use the elimination method, are we going to add or are we going to subtract? Now, I need to add these two together because I get minus 10, add a 10y, it gives me 0, gives me 0y. So what I'm going to do, I'll put my instructions over here. I'm going to do equation number 1 and add it onto equation number 2 so I can eliminate the y's, get rid of that variable. 35x minus 6x will leave, 35x plus 6x will give me 41x. This becomes 0, and 170 add on a negative 6 will give me 164. I need x over here as well. And there afterwards, I need to divide both sides by 41. 164 divided by 41, which will leave me with the solution x is equal to 4 once I simplified. Now what we'll do, we'll substitute this back into 1. So let's substitute, let's write that down. Let's write it down, put the instructions of it in red. So let's write that down. We get substitute this, substitute into equation number 1, and then what will we have? You'll end up getting 7. Let's change that into a different color. You'll end up with 7 multiplied by 4, because we know the value is 4, minus 2 lots of y is equal to 34. Now 7 times 4 is 28. I know the inverse of plus 34 is minus 34. And the inverse of minus 2y is plus 2y. So let's write that down over there. 28 minus 34 is minus 6 is equal to 2y over here. Divide both sides by 2, so you get minus 6 divided by 2, and you get your y value over here. The y value works out to be negative 3 over here. Okay, now once we have this, let's draw a little margin. What would be sensible would be to go back and check. Now we're not going to get any extra marks on the day of the exam to check it, but if you've got a moment or two, a minute or so, it's definitely worth going back and checking, because they can work out if you actually get the question correct, which is very important for us. we're going to check by substituting into equation 2. Now you're going to get 3x, and I know the value of x is 4, plus 5y, so I'm just copying it from over there, and that's going to give me minus 3 is equal to minus 3. What I'm going to do, I'm going to actually make that into a question. So let's see if I can move this across over here. I'm going to pose this as a question. I'm going to ask the question, is the left hand side equal to the right hand side? So let's have a think about this. 3 times 4 is 12. 5 times negative 3 is minus 15, is equal to minus 3. You can clearly see on the left hand side is minus 3, and the right hand side is also minus 3, and this will definitely give you an indication that it is correct. So the left hand side is equal to the right hand side, so you will definitely have got it correct. But the question is asking, find the value of x squared plus y squared. So let's write that down then. Let's write down x squared plus y squared. There seems to be an extra twist of it. This is not a quadratic equation. Okay, it's not quadratic simultaneous equations. What it is, it's just asking what is the value of x squared plus y squared. Well, we know what the value of x is now. That is going to give us 4, and we know what the value of y is, and that is going to give us minus 3. So substitute them in. 4 squared is equal to 16, and minus 3 squared is equal to 9. Add the two together, therefore x squared plus y squared is equal to 25. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please do like, share and subscribe. It does definitely give me more encouragement to make more videos. Thank you, God bless you, and goodbye.